The fire started. It's burning nice and hot. We were lucky enough that the park that we're at, which is Point Farms Provincial Park, gave us some nice hardwood for a change. So you want to get the fire started. You want it to be burning, coals started, and then we're going to put the cast iron frying pans on ahead of time to get them very hot. So I'm just going to go get the frying pans. Okay, so we have our Dutch oven, which is actually, this one is great because it's got the pot, and the top, instead of just a lid, is actually a short skillet. So we're going to cook the, smoke is getting in my eyes. We're going to cook the panini or the pressed sandwich on this, and we're going to use this to weight it down and cook it on top. So I want both of them to be nice and hot. So we're going to put it on the fire and heat it up. Okay, we are at Point Farms Provincial Park, which is just north of Goderich, and we are going to make some lunch, which is taking us a little time due to some learning curves. So we're going to start with a pressed sandwich, which is kind of like a panini sandwich, but campfire style. So what the sandwich is going to be made of is bread, obviously. This is a nice crusty bread. We got some butter. That's going to be on the outside so that it sears. Some turkey breast, some nice Havarti cheese, which is lactose intolerant, or what? No, lactose free? Lactose free. Some pepper, maybe a tomato, I don't know. And some scallions. Was there anything else you wanted on your sandwich? No? No? Okay, so that's what the sandwich is going to be made of. So let's get this cut up. The frying pans are on the fire, getting nice and hot, and we're starving to death. So let's get this started. Watch your fingers, or watch my fingers. That was kind of that. Do you like the greens or the whites? The greens or the whites? The greens. Say when. Did you say when? Yep. I didn't hear when. I heard that's good.
Hey, hey.
Say when.
When?
Just a little hint. When you say when, you got to say when. You don't get to say anything other than when. A little green or red pepper.
I don't think they can hear me, so when I say when, they won't hear it.
It's always nice to have a little spot to put your garbage in while you're doing any kind of cooking. So we're not going to do these too thick because we want them to cook, but we don't want them to get watery. Is that good? Okay, nice little bit of that. And I think we just got to get the cheese. One piece of cheese or two pieces of cheese? 2 pieces of cheese. We can do that. This is not your regular restaurant. If you want 2 pieces of cheese, you can have 2 pieces of cheese. It's camping. Calories don't count when you're camping. Did I mention that we went for like almost a 6K hike this morning? Okay. Now some of you out there might be wanting to butter this bread with a big knife. Not me. I like my fingers where they are attached. So we're just going to do a little butter in the middle, but most of the butter is going to be on the outside so that we can have a nice crusty bake. Just a little bit on the inside. I'm going to flip it over. This isn't so much a tutorial, considering the fact that I've never actually done this before, so we'll let you know how it goes. Now if you had like real meat, not just meat slices are really convenient, but they're not as tasty as some other things, so obviously any kind of meat can be put on this. Okay. And then some cheese on the other side. And voila! Now I just have to wash my hands. And into the pan. Ooh, listen to that. So then, we're going to take this other heavier skillet, which is also hot, and we're going to very carefully press the sandwich down. Think panini. Make sure you have something nice and safe on your hands, because you're holding a hot pan. And you're getting smoke in your eyes. It's worth it. Using the UV gloves, these things work fantastic. They're a little warm, I mean, on a hot day, but they are great at the fire. A friend of ours had them and recommended them. Shout out to the Buchanans. And they're fantastic. I've already gotten stains on them. Look at that. So I think this new pan is actually sticking. So, yep, I might actually need a spatula. Okay, if it gets stuck, I'm just going to use a knife to pry it back a little bit. Oh, look at that. Now, it's unfortunate the peppers came out, but they'll go back in. Maybe a little bit longer. Let's check the bottom. This is a new cast iron frame. Oh my God, the bottom looks beautiful. I almost wish we could flip it. Spatula. The sandwiches are off the fire. I'm gonna stick these little peppers back in there. None shall escape. Give it a cut. Let's see what it looks like inside. There it is. Beautiful on the bottom, nice and crispy. All the cheese is melted. Looks perfect. Get your chomps into hers first because she's starving to death. These things take so much time. Yeah, I think that face said it all. It was delicious. It was perfect. It was better than we had hoped. So I went with simple ingredients and it worked out really well. Let us know in the comments below what other kinds of ingredients you would have put in yours, and leave us any suggestions for future videos or recipes you'd like to see us try. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up below, and please hit that subscribe button. Up next on the same trip, we attempt to make some blueberry pancakes with a brand new cast iron frying pan. You have to see it to believe it.